Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, and in this video, we are going to learn how do you watch the time, and this is the second part of the previous video. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video, and this is the second part of the video. So I would like that you watch the first part of the video first. I'm dropping the link in the card above. You watch that video first and then come back here again. So let's begin with the second part of the video where we are going to learn how do you watch the second half of the cycle. So in the previous one we had learned from 0 to 30. Now today we are going to learn from 30 to again 0. Alright, and also before watching this video, I would like that you watch the video for the counting first, because for watching the time, for telling the time, you should know the counting from 0 to 60 first. I'm again dropping the link in the card above. Just watch that video and then come back here again. Okay, now begin with the video. 8:35. How do you say it is 8:35? This is going to be a little complex, but I will try to simplify it for you. So how do you say it is 8:35? First we learn it simply. So you say il est 8h35. Il est 8h35 because 35 is 35. Il est 8h, it is 8 o'clock, 35. Now, starting from 35, you always have two ways of saying the things. In English as well. You say it is 8:35, but you can also say it is 25 minutes to 9. This particular thing that it is 25 minutes to 9 or it is 20 minutes to 9 or it is 15 minutes to 9, this particular thing starts from 35 only because your cycle becomes shorter here. Had it been, let's say, if I would have said it is 8:05, nobody says that it is 55 minutes to 9 because there the cycle is bigger over there. Starting from 39, your cycle becomes shorter to 9. So that is why you say it is 25 minutes to 9. That is the second way of saying. So from 35 onwards, you will always have two ways of saying the things, and that we are going to discover now. It is 25 minutes to 9. So see, you can either say it is 8:35. For that, you are using the word 8. But if you say it is 25 minutes to 9, for that you are using the word 9 because there you are doing 1 plus. So therefore, you will not say il est 8h. You will say il est 9h because you want to say it is 25 minutes to 9. So, il est 9h, and here you always have to use the word moins. Moins. Why? Moins, that means minus. So, how much should you subtract from 9 to get 8:35? Of course, you have to subtract 25. So, you say il est 9h moins, that's minus, 25. So, that means literally it would be, it is 9 o'clock minus 25. So that gives you, it is 8:35. So il est 9h moins 25. On continue avec 8:40. Even before, continuing with 8:40, I would give you one more example so you understand in a better way. Let's say you want to say it is 5:35. It is 5:35. Il est 5h35. It is 5:35, but you can also say it is 25 minutes to 6. So you say il est 6h moins 25. Il est 6h moins 25. Très bien. Next, you say it is 8:40. 8:40 as well, you have two ways. You can either say it is 8:40. For that you say il est 8h40. 40 is 40. So it's simple. Il est 8h40. However, you can also say it is 20 minutes to 9. So again, we'll follow the same strategy. Il est 9h moins minus, and then you need to write 20, 20.
Il est 9h moins 20. Très bien. On continue avec 8:45. So you say, il est 8h45. Il est 8h45. So that is, because it is 8 o'clock 45. So you say, il est 8h45. 45 is 45. Now here you have three ways. You can either say, it is 8:45. You can also say, it is 15 minutes to 9. But since this 15 minutes is a quarter, you can also say, it is quarter to 9. Okay. Now that we are going to learn. Because for that 15 minutes to 9 and quarter to 9, for both of them I'm using 9. So we say, il est 9 heures. Again we have to subtract, so we use moins. Il est 9 heures moins 15. 15. Il est 9 heures moins 15. But you can also say, this one was, it is 15 minutes to 9. Next is quarter to 9. For that, you already know what is the word for quarter, and that is quart. Quart. We learnt it when we learnt how do you say it is 8:15. So now 8:45. Il est 9 heures moins, because you need to subtract. From 9 you need to subtract a quarter. So you say le quart. Now here le is important. You don't say a like you used to say in 8:15, because there you were adding. It is 8 o'clock and quarter. Now here you are subtracting. You will not say a. You will say il est 9 heures moins le quart. I would give you one more example. How do you say it is 5:45? 5:45. You have three ways of saying. Il est 5h45. Il est 6h moins 15. Or you can also say il est 6h moins le quart. So now let's continue with 8:50. So for 8:50 as well, we have two ways. Either you can say it is 8:50 or you can say it is 10 minutes to 9. So you say il est 8h50. It is 8:50. For 50 you say 50. Il est 8h50. Or you can say il est 9h. You need to subtract 10 from 9. Il est 9h moins, that's minus 10. Il est 9h moins 10. Next, it is 8:55. So one way is 8:55. So you say il est 8h55, 55. Or you can say it is 5 minutes to 9. That means you need to subtract 5 from 9. Il est 9h moins 5. Il est 9h moins 5. Next, it is 9 o'clock. This you already know. Il est 9 heures. Now, let's learn how do you say AM or PM in French. Okay. So for that, there are two types of clocks. One is a 12-hour clock, wherein you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And after 12, you again have 1. So you will have to specify that it is 1 AM or 1 PM, 2 AM or 2 PM, 3 AM or 3 PM. And another is a 24-hour clock, for which you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And after 12, you have 13. So let's say whenever you book your plane tickets, whenever you go to airport, whenever you go to a train station, you will always hear the announcements in a 24-hour format. However, in informal way, you say it is 6 AM or it is 6 PM or it is 10 AM or it is 10 PM. Okay. So AM and PM, it is quite informal way of saying, and formally you use 24-hour clock. For that you do not need AM and PM, because one would be, of course, 1 AM only, because had it been 1 PM we would have used 13. Yeah. So now let's learn how do you use a 12-hour format. How do you say AM and PM? So il est, first we need to say it is 6 AM. 6 AM. For that, this you already know. Whatever I have written in black, you already know that. Il est 6 heures. Now how do you say AM? AM is du matin. So that's actually, it is 6 o'clock of the morning. Il est 6 heures du matin. And then you say, if you want to say, let's say 7:05 AM. Okay, for that you say il est 7h05. This you already know. Du matin, of the morning. Okay. Next is, if you want to say it is 2:10 p.m. So that part of the day is not morning, that's afternoon. So you say il est 2h10, 2h10 de l'après-midi. L'après-midi is afternoon. So you say il est 2h10 de l'après-midi of the afternoon. Let's say if you want to say it is 3:05 p.m. You would say il est 3h05 de l'après-midi. De l'après-midi. Next, if you want to say it is 6:15 p.m. So this part of the day is evening now. So you say il est 6h15. You can also say il est 6h15 du soir. Du soir, that means of the evening. Il est 6h15 du soir. Il est 6h15 du soir. Très bien. Now let's say it is 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. I know it is the night, but you don't say of the night, you still say of the evening. So il est 10h30, or you can say il est 10h30 du soir. So ideally you only say matin, après-midi, soir. You never say it is 10:30 of the night. You still say of the evening. Now let's start with how do you say the time using a 24-hour format. So for 24-hour format, you really do not need to say AM or PM, because 1 AM is actually 1. Had it been 1 PM, we would have said 13. Yeah. Now let's say this is using 12-hour format. This I've converted using 24-hour format, and then we have written 24-hour format. Now 6 AM. 6 AM is actually 6. So you say il est 6 heures. Il est 6 heures. You do not need to add anything after that. Okay? Il est 6 heures. Because had it been 6 PM, it would not have been 6. It would have been 18. So we would have, in that case, we would have said il est 18 heures. 18 heures. Now, next. 2 PM. So 2 PM would be 14:10. So how do you say that? You say il est 14h10. Il est 14h10. Next, 5:20 p.m. That is 17:20. So you say il est 17h20. 17h20. Had it been 5:20 a.m., then we would have written il est 5h20. 10:05 p.m. That would be 10:05. So that's 22:05. So you say il est 22h05. Il est 22h05. Had it been 10:05 a.m., we would have written il est 10h05. Now we'll start with the game. I've written few hours over here. You are going to grab a notebook, grab a pen, and you're going to write it with me. So meanwhile, you can even pause the videos, write it, and then, play it again. It is 5:35. How do you say 5:35? You say il est, just write it in your notebook. Il est Il est 5h35. Très bien. But you have another way of saying it is 25 minutes to 6. Il est 6h moins 25. Très très bien. Now how do you say it is 4:50? That's il est. Il est. Il est 4h50, but you have one more way of saying that. It is 10 minutes to 5. Il est 5h moins 10. How do you say it is 1:45? So you say il est 1h. 1h. Why do you say 1h? Because heure, the word heure, that's femina, and you will not put an S. Il est 1h. 45. You can also say il est 2 heures. Moins 15. And there is one more way of saying, because you can say it is 1:45. You can say 15 minutes to 2. But you can also say quarter to 2. Il est 2 heures moins le quart. Très bien. If you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and for daily updates and reminders, do not forget to hit the bell icon. And I'll see you very soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.